Shame that tune!
Let's bring up our very first contestant. Give a warm Elston Industrial District welcome to Miss Amy Gard. Okay, Amy, give that wheel a good spin. Audience, shout out what you hope comes up on the wheel. Let's hear it. Starting MJ. Fresh cooling gang. Okay, so
It's a good song.
here we go. Amy, you have 3 minutes to tell your tale. On your mark, get set, shame.
Alright, I'm gonna tell this fast like ripping off a band-aid. I was 20 years old on the CTA going north to a writing rehearsal that I had up on the north side. I lived in Pilsen at the time, and I got off the train and I was like, man, I'm starving, but I had 15 minutes to kill, so I was like, I gotta grab something quick. The only thing around was Taco Bell. At this point in my life, I hadn't eaten fast food in like 3-4 years easily, so I went in, I assessed the menu, and I was like, chili cheese burrito, add sour cream, let's do this. And put a ton of hot sauce on it, easily like 8 packages, because that's the only way to make Taco Bell palatable. And I scarfed the thing down, headed over to the rehearsal, and the guys were like, hey, you know, we want to go see this one-timer film at the Gene Siskel Center, you want to go? And I was like, no, I think I ate a little too fast. Can you guys just give me a ride home? So they gave me a ride home. I ran up the stairs to my apartment, and I'm waving goodbye, and I'm like, oh, man, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then I was like, oh crap, I'm shitting my pants right now. So I turned, I'm already white and sweaty, and it was like the scene from Poltergeist. My apartment just stretched in this long length, and I started running like, oh God. And already I'm trying to get the belt buckle done on my pants, and I had this idea, because there's a step up to my bathroom, that if I get my pants down when I hit the step, I can fly butt first, and I'm gonna hit this toilet. So that's exactly what I did. I got the pants down, I hit the step, and I was like a cartoon version of myself. I ripped my pants down to bare butt, flying to the toilet, and I land. One ass cheek on either side of the rim of the toilet, and it goes everywhere. It goes down the inside of the toilet, the outside of the toilet, down my legs, in my pants, in my shoes, in my socks. I start crying and thinking to myself, thank God my boyfriend's not home. And I start hysterically laughing, because I think when you shit yourself, something in your brain breaks. Your soul dies a little. So I'm furiously trying to get my shoes and socks and pants, underwear, everything off, and I throw them in the shower. I turn on the shower because it's next to the toilet. I wipe off my legs. I'm on hands and knees, totally Porky Pigging it, shirt, nothing else, with my towel, cleaning up the side of the toilet, the floor, everything, trying to get it up, and I finally get everything up, and I stand a turn with the shitty towel. And there's my boyfriend and his older brother in the doorway of the bathroom. Mind you, I was always trying to impress this guy. He was a fairly new boyfriend. At 20, you just immediately move into him with them, because that's what you do. And I'm like shit trash poor girl from Missouri, so, you know, trying to impress the guy, and they just are shaking their heads. I'm crying, holding a shitty towel that I just kind of throw into the shower. No pants on, totally Baron Beaver, like. And they just slowly close the door of the bathroom. I climb into the shower, crying and laughing, kind of just swishing things around between my legs. I get myself completely cleaned off. I take off my shirt, my bra. I throw everything away. My shoes, my socks, my pants. I'm like, fuck it, I'm done with that. Put a towel around myself, and I walk out, and there they are, smoking and drinking coffee, as if to show me how big kids handle not pooping themselves. And I was like, whatever. Not quite sure in my little 20-year-old brain how to handle this. I head to my room, and I put on new clothes and my other pair of shoes. My stomach is still killing me, so I'm like, fuck it, I need to go get some Rolaids. That'll give me some time outside to think about how I'm going to handle this. And so I walk over to the corner store that I go to every day. I pay for some Rolaids. The lady hands me my change and the Rolaids. And then I hear this sound like I've never heard before in my life. It sounds like cows mooing while bending metal while Danzig sings about it. It was like, and I'm like, crap. But before I feel anything actually happening in my body, I feel this warm spot filling the back of my pants and going down the back of my legs. So I'm frantic, and it's like a horror film. I'm like, oh God, no, and I just start backing away slowly, clutching my Rolaids. I'm not leaving these here, oh no. And I see this banner behind the register that's got like a chick in a bikini, a Budweiser bikini, clutching an ice cold beer and like a soccer ball. So sure I had something to do with soccer, and I was like, hey look, I love that poster, it's hilarious, look! And they all look, I run. I'm running down the street, I can feel things shooting out the ends of my pants. And I'm sure that there's families like shutting their curtains and pushing their children away because I've got a scarlet D for diarrhea on my forehead. Like, ah! I get back to my apartment, I take a deep breath, which is really risky at this point because anything can happen if I breathe deep. And I walk up to the apartment, I'm like, I have to face this. And I look at my boyfriend and his brother still at the table smoking, all schmarmy with their coffees. And I start crying even harder, and I'm like, I pooped. And then I climbed into the shower where I spent the rest of the evening. The end.